So this year you're going to put out a CP, and at the minute you've obviously only released your shit on SoundCloud, and then
Mm,
you've got that Rap House.
yeah,
Uh, are you going to expand that sort of your platform a bit more?
definitely.
Are you going to have your own YouTube channel, or are you going to
Yeah.
try and go through uh, people that are already established and have subscribers? Are you going to set up a Facebook page? What sort of your plans in terms of the more businessy side of things and marketing yourself? How much have you thought about how you're going to go about doing that stuff?
I've already got a Facebook page,
Yeah,
which I'm gonna have to literally just put the work into marketing next year and put some money into it as well
yeah,
for spreading it around. You got to boost the posts and that these days to get anywhere. But I've got a band camp as well, which I'm gonna try and get people onto because there they can download my music for free and it's laid out slightly differently and you get the credits of all the artists and people who was involved.
yeah,
Um, I'm gonna hopefully when the EP's done, obviously I need to get samples cleared and see what's going on with the beats and whatnot. That's the main issue at the moment. But once that's done, hopefully that'll get monetized, meaning it'll go on to um, Spotify and maybe a couple other things and that, but mainly Spotify.
yeah.
Obviously it'll go on SoundCloud anyway. But I've got a YouTube as well that the videos I need to get working on putting videos on there. I think I'm gonna put videos up on my account, but stay working with other channels where I can to do freestyle sessions and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
yeah. It's the monetization side of things. It's obviously a music industry. It's not straightforward unless you know what you're doing. Is that something
Mm.
you've had to research quite a lot, or have you not really got to that point yet?
I went to college to do music production for a couple of years.
Okay,
So when I was there, I ended up doing a segment on music and business,
okay,
and I learned a lot about it that's going to be essential to when I'm releasing my music. But a lot of it, through releasing stuff through Spotify and digitally, once you get make sure the samples are cleared on all the tracks and stuff, then literally there's not really much else you have to wait for. You just have to upload it and wait for them to see, and then the money's not great, but you still get some from it if you promote it right.
yeah. Something I ask all of my interviewees, whatever they're
Yeah,
doing, is we're still young, obviously, and you mentioned earlier, you're just like playing around with it, and you're not like putting all your eggs in one basket, and it's not like the be all and end all.
yeah,
Uh, a lot, I don't know, but a lot of feedback I get when I ask about the financial side of things is that although the dream is to pave a career out of this talent or passion, whatever it may be, it's not really at the forefront of their minds yet. I mean, I imagine you doing it. Obviously, you do it for free anyway. Right now, it's not.
mm,
Is it about money yet? Is it about trying
mm,
to? I've got to get this money in. I've got to make stuff that people will buy, or or is it not a big deal right now?
no, I'm not trying to make a lot of money off it essentially because of how much it means to me. Like music really does matter to me. It's like the only thing I properly enjoy because it's so vast and everyone gets certain meaning from like every type of music
Yeah.
and it's so subjective, but it's just you can do so much with it. You know what I mean? So
Mm.
I've got a high opinion just of music in general and just making sounds and the fact that people should be able to enjoy a lot of it for free because it brings a lot of joy to a lot of people. So I think money isn't at the forefront. Obviously, ideally, I could make money from it in like a couple of years' time or something.
Yeah.
But no, just making music that I like is the goal.
And how much courage does it take to not just keep what you do to yourself and decide that I'm going to put it out there for other people to see? Is that something? Obviously, now you've crossed that border already, and it's probably
Mm.
comfortable with doing it. But can you remember when you first put something out, or was there a long process of you thinking, "Oh, should I let other people listen to this, or should I keep it to myself?" Do you know what I mean? How does that take a lot of courage, or is that just something naturally you thought, "Well, if I'm making it, I've got to show other people it."
Yeah, I always just thought it was something that I was putting time into, and I thought if I enjoy it, then maybe other people enjoy it too. Like my main goal from the beginning of making music was to make other people happy or so they can enjoy it. Because if I'm making something that can make me happy, like other people are doing the same thing and their songs are making me happy. So
Yeah, yeah.
there's nothing saying it can't work the other way around. So I just thought I might as well put it out just in case anyone likes it.
When you put something out on SoundCloud or YouTube or share it on your Facebook, how do you take feedback? Are you sitting there waiting to see all the response and glued and checking your phone and thinking, oh, I hope people are, or is it not irrelevant? Because of course feedback's relevant, but do you know what I'm trying to say? How much of
Yeah.
a factor is the reception to it for you?
I was more fussed when I started making music, when I started making beats and putting them out, especially. I was really heavily focused on the feedback. I was thinking, oh, I really want people to say, oh, I like this certain sound or whatever, because I've taken a lot of time on it. And then at the end of the day, like the more tracks I put out, and the more I learned about music and about people, I learned that people's opinions of shit can literally change by the day, and what people think of certain things is irrelevant to like what I'm making and how I'm going to feel about what I'm making. So these days, I kind of work on a track non-stop, and then I'll put it out and I'll just leave it for a while before I look at the feedback if I can.
Okay.
Just as well because you get like a better overall picture instead of just waiting and watching like one like at a time come in or something.
Okay.
And I don't know. I'd rather see it all kind of in one go and be like, oh, okay, I did okay. People thought this. Um, that's how I go from there. I wouldn't delete a track or change anything just because of how people felt about it.
Yeah.
Either way,
100%.
it has to be about how I feel about it.